we are, day 7. Getting ready to leave from Powell River. 4 beautiful bikes. 2 guys ready to go. Gotta catch the ferry in 30 minutes, and where the hell are Ken and Chris? Ken was really worried about us getting out on time, but he's the one holding us up. Ha ha. See ya on the ferry. So here we are coming off the ferry from Powell River to Comox. Today we're going to visit Courtney, go to Weaver's Leathers, going to go to Gold River. So we're heading north to Campbell River and Comox. I actually got the town wrong. This town is actually Courtney. So this is Campbell River, salmon capital of the world, it says. It's turned out to be a beautiful day. That storm passed over us according to Doppler weather. We had a little bit of overcast and a few little raindrops this morning. But yeah, this looks really, really good. Again, I'm just saying, the weather is better without Heath on our trips. Sorry, Heath, but when you get better and you're ready to join us, I think we might have given away your spot. There's the Campbell River 50th parallel sign. Get you a view of the harbor. Kenny, we're just reliving this with you. This is just to ensure that you don't erase the evidence. Come on. You hear them? Flat out. So unfortunately, I'm at Snakehead Lake, just outside of Campbell River, and Ken was trying to keep up with me in the twisties, and he crashed. He went off the road, slid on his bike, slid on himself. Doesn't seem to be injured too bad, but he thinks that he hurt his ankle, either sprained or broken. And of course, there's no cell service. So myself, because and An ER nurse stopped and is looking after him. He's not in any pain, doesn't have a concussion, we don't think. Has no cervical spine pain, no rib pain, no pelvis pain, so likely no fractures in any of those areas. So she's going to stay with him till we get back. We're about 8 kilometers away from Campbell River. So we're going to go in because, of course, there's no cell service here. There is a trucker who was supposed to go ahead to Campbell River, but we're just going to follow to make sure that he does, in fact, get a hold of someone. He was trying to call on his CB radio as well. We'll need a flatbed tow truck. And then we'll also need an ambulance to take Ken to the hospital and see what's happening with his ankle. And of course, in true Ken fashion, first thing he thinks of is, I think the GoPro got it all, and I think the bike's a write-off. So then the other Ken says, well, maybe we'll talk about that road glide now. So we went to town to try and get some cell service, and was very difficult even in Campbell River. Apparently the police will arrange for the tow truck for us, so that's good. So now I'm in a convoy between the emergency fire department truck and the ambulance, and I believe Ken will be in that ambulance. So I'm, I guess, an ambulance chaser. Being the sensitive human being I am, there goes Kenny into the hospital. Because if you can't laugh at what doesn't kill you, it'll make you stronger. Well, here we are taking off on Friday morning, and we are heading towards Nanaimo, and unfortunately we are one bite down. Chris is in front here, behind me is Ken, you can probably see him in the mirror, and Ken is on his way back to the hospital this morning. They're going to give him an ambulance ride to Comox, where he's going to have surgery on his foot or ankle. He's not exactly sure. He'll probably have to spend 1 or 2 days in Comox. He's going to stay with friends, and then he'll be able to jump on a plane back to Kelowna. Once he gets there, he'll find out what ICBC is going to do about his bike. My best guess is it'll be written off because of the age of the bike. And yeah. Luckily he is safe and fine. And here we are coming into Nanaimo, and we are going to do the Horseshoe Bay terminal and see how that goes. It's said that neither one was full, Horseshoe Bay or Tsawwassen, so we should be able to do either one. We'll have a look. How is it leaning against the tea bag?
It's riding all right.
Okay, good. Good. Okay, I got the boys this far. Let's see if we can get on the ferry with Dara leading. Vancouver east, keep left. Yes, sir. Vehicles, trucks, buses, pickups. Okay. I see ferries. This is a good sign. Yeah. If we pull up and there's a lineup, we'll get in line, and then I'll drive up to the front to see if we get priority boarding. So here we are, getting on the ferry to go back to Horseshoe Bay. It's about an hour and 15-minute, hour and 30-minute ride. Fellow is letting us know where we're going. And here we are coming into the Horseshoe Bay Ferry Terminal. Apparently the road that goes out of here becomes Highway 1, and we'll just take that, the Trans-Canada, all the way back to Kelowna. No fancy curvy roads today, we're just making time to get back. Okay, so we're off the ferry. The road did in fact just go on to right onto Highway 1 East. We're just going to take this all the way to Kelowna. We will probably stop somewhere around Abbotsford, Chilliwack, somewhere around there to top up the tanks and then make the final push back to Kelowna. I think it's about 4 hours from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, somewhere between 5 and 6, we will be back in Kelowna. Okay, Merritt welcomes us. Awesome. So we are going to stop in Merritt, get a little gas. Ken says he's being blown around a lot on his bag, especially on his bike, in the corners with Ken's tea bag on there. So I'm going to offer to ride his bike if he wants back to Kelowna from here, because I don't think the wind will be bugging me too much. Then he can ride this bike if he is up for it. If not, then we'll just slow our pace and enjoy the ride back. We probably only have like, I don't know, under 200k to get to Kelowna from here, so we'll stop. The boys will probably have a coffee. They'll warm up a little bit. We'll figure out driving arrangements. So it looks like we're gonna have a little bit of rain from Merritt to Kelowna. We passed another biker who said there was rain, it wasn't too crazy. But I'm a wussy, so I put the rain gear on so these guys wouldn't have to. Famous last words, it's only 132 kilometers to get to Kelowna from here. So here I am, Saturday morning, heading back home to Edmonton. Oh, look at that, people are out at the golf course. This is the direction I'm driving today, so it looks like it's pretty clear. We had some rain last night. Temperature's already about 22 degrees in the morning, which is nice. The best part is not putting on rain gear. Okay, so here's our direction, 97C West. Merritt, Kamloops, Hope. Stay to the left and go to God's country. Peachland, Summerland, Penticton. Gorgeous place to be in the summer. We'll give you a little view of this amazing Lake Okanagan. So I'm about 40 kilometers from Merritt, having left Kelowna, and I actually had to stop to put more warm clothes on. The temperature gauge now says 11. It was reading as low as 8 degrees, and of course 8 degrees through the mountains at 117 kilometers an hour is like 0. So it was cold. I even had to put my heated grips on. Like, what the hell, BC? This is supposed to be the land of milk and honey, bright and sunny, warm. you know, the last 4 days have been in the mid to high 30s. And then, of course, the day I decide to leave, it's like single digits. Although it is up to 11 now. So hopefully once I get to Kamloops, I can take all this rain gear off. Rain gear, though, guys, is amazing at cutting the wind. It probably warms you up by 7 or 8 degrees. So here's our little bypass to go around Kamloops. We'll get some gas on the other side at that Petro-Canada. Probably grab a sandwich, some lunch stuff. I'll have a little picnic on the side of the road. So my buddy Ken and Carla, they used to live here. Highlands Close, I think it was called, over there. It's warmed up to about 16 degrees, but there are clouds over there, and it's not that warm on the highway, so I think what I'm going to do is keep my rain gear on. Okay, we'll see you after the stop. Got instructions from the boss, and for all you married folk, that would be my wife, to grab some Okanagan peaches. And I've done this stand many times before. They always seem to have good stuff, so let's check it out. So I just got the rain gear on in time. Changed my face shield over to the clear with my pin lock. So pin locks are awesome, man. They keep the screen from fogging up. And this is Mount Robson Park on the way to Jasper. And I bet you don't know what mountain that is. Mount something something some. Good guess. Good guess. Welcome back to Alberta, Wild Rose Country. Well, now it's the big fat globs of rain. So my boots, my rain gear are all awesome. I'm trying something different. I'm wearing my middleweight gloves because the temperature has gone down to 11 degrees in the mountains, which is always kind of cool. But these middleweight gloves came with a rain mitt, and look how the water just beads off them. They seem to be working pretty good so far. Looks like I'm going to give them a good trial by fire. Welcome to Edmonton, Alberta's capital city. So they think. Calgarians might disagree. Okay, everybody, I am back in Edmonton. And it looks like we'll be about 1,042 kilometers for the day. The bike performed flawlessly on this whole trip. The only issue is the saddle is not that comfortable. So I made it. I mean, I did 1,000K day on it, but my butt was done at about 500K, so I will definitely be ordering a Russell Day long saddle. I just thought I'd let you know that Ken is doing well. He has flown from Comox back to Kelowna, where apparently he will have surgery on his ankle. Hopefully today, possibly tomorrow, I'm not exactly sure. I'll have to catch up with him when I get into the house here. I'll give him a call tonight. Ken Ken and the other Ken and Chris, I believe, had a really good time on the trip, and we're looking forward to doing Sturgis with them next year, assuming that things are better with COVID. It is a long ways away and a lot can happen. I want to thank you guys for coming along on this trip. I will try and get this posted as soon as possible. With the amount of footage I have, it'll probably be in 2 or 3 parts. We'll try and keep the videos down to about 20 minutes. It was nice getting away. It was good to see that everywhere we went, people were social distancing, wearing masks, and lots of hand washing stations around. So, thanks again for joining us. Remember to keep the rubber side down and your right hand cranked. And we will see you on our next video. Take care.